Hello Antidotes, my name is Poison and welcome to Star Technology. Our journey starts on this little island, as you can see, with our one and lonely tree, which I'm gonna punch, because I hate him. No, I'm just kidding, I really like him. This is gonna be the start to our adventure. I already played a little bit of this skyblock by myself, and I also made a little series, but I wanted to recreate it because I wasn't really happy with the outcome, and we are very lucky we got only one sapling from that. And in this mod pack you can do the rain dance around trees to make them grow. And there is also the FTB ultimine, which allows us to chop trees instantly. Chop trees and some other blocks. For now I'm gonna use this on a tree. Together a little bit of wood and sticks maybe. Because our near goal in 2 seconds is to build a crook, and with the crook, I will show you in just a second, you can do a lot of things. One of the things you can do is, 1 second, I will create it and I will show you. As you can see, it's a very beautiful crook. You can break the leaves with the ultimine and you get those silkworms, as you can see. I'm gonna also make an hatchet. An axe, sorry. I don't know why I called it hatchet. I'll show you. You can plant a tree right here, and you can put some worms inside the leaves. And after a while, as you can see, infesting leaves, all the leaves are gonna be infested, and we're gonna get a bunch of silkworms and also string. You're probably asking, why do you need string in this? Why is this the literally 5th thing you get on this island? It's because string is gonna be used to create meshes. As you can see, this mesh, which is used inside the sieves to get a ton of stuff. A very important stuff. You can see diamonds, quartz, lapis, also all these crush ores, which you can later smelt and get the very important things we need on this stranded island. So, as you can see, I got a bunch of string from that, which is very, very good. I'm gonna do it once more, just to make sure we have enough string. Yeah, as you can see, it can give us 20 to 21, and we need 25. I know a lot of other people really like to start with only like 9 or 8 sieves, but I really like doing the 25. I think it's a lot faster and much easier and more fun, because you don't need to stand for 12 hours only to sift like two stacks of gravel. But for now I'm gonna make a little platform, just so I can plant more trees at once, and so I can place all my sieves right here. Okay, so in 2 seconds I'm gonna place all my sieves right here, but for now I'm gonna need to break all these leaves to get the rest of the string that we need. And also what we can do with the string is to make a bed, because night on this island is very, very annoying, probably for YouTube. Not probably, especially for YouTube, because you can't see anything. Okay, so what I'm gonna make now is a bunch of sieves. As you can see, there's a bunch of important stuff saved right here for me. Okay, so that's 11. I'm gonna plant a bunch more trees, just for 1 second. I'm not gonna use the axe to break them, to not ruin the durability. If I'm doing more than like 4 or 5 trees at once, because it's gonna consume the entire axe at once. If I'm chopping only 1 tree, I don't care about the durability, it's only 4 durability, and it's not that slow to mine. Okay, I think that is perfect. I'm gonna make a bunch of slabs that we need for the meshes, 25 to be exact, and we need 4 more in order to have 25 of them. As you can see, we have a 5x5. I'm gonna put all the meshes inside. And you're probably asking, okay, so now you have the meshes, how do you get all the stone that you need? What I'm gonna use is a little auto clicker, which is gonna make my life much easier. So in this mod pack you can actually touch grass, as you can see from the top, ex nihilo I think it's called. It allows you to get stone, andesite, granite and diorite from touching the grass, which is a great feature, but don't try it in real life. It doesn't work. I was very sad to realize that. And as you can see, I can use the Ctrl-K shortcut to compact all the pebbles that we get. I'm gonna make a chest for this, because as you can see we have a ton of them. I'm gonna place all of them temporarily right here. I don't feel like using the auto clicker is cheating, because sitting here for 12 minutes only to get some stone, I think it makes things not very fun. So I'm using the auto clicker just in the beginning. In the future I'm gonna automate almost all of these. So what we can do with all this stone, as you can see, I'm gonna take about 3 stacks, 4 stacks maybe, and I'm gonna make a stone hammer. This stone hammer, I'm gonna do it right here. As you can see, we have this I don't know the name, radial menu maybe. I can use the cube, and as you can see, it allows me to place a bunch of rocks at once, a bunch of the cobblestone at once, and I can use the gravel right after and I'm gonna use all the gravel that I got from crushing it in this sifting area. But first I'm gonna place some blocks around it, because if I don't do that, you will probably see it right here, stuff fall from the sides and it's really annoying. You just need to run around and collect everything. But as you can see, I'm right clicking this. You can also use the auto clicker. It's not faster like in other mod packs, but here it's very convenient, that you don't need to hold the key. I know I sound very lazy, but I swear it's a lot more fun this way. And as you can see, we got a bunch of crushed ores from that. That was 4 stacks, and this is gonna get us very far. And I'm gonna probably extend our island to the other side like this. Okay, so I'm gonna place them right here. I'm gonna split them into three, sorry. Gonna then surround the trees. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna put all of those inside the furnace to get a bunch of charcoal. This way we don't need to use the oaks and stuff like that, and we can smelt a bunch of stuff together. So I'm gonna probably make a bunch more furnaces for now. I really like the start of this mod pack. I think it's very laid back and chill, in contrast to the... I don't know, I never got past this early game, which I hope it doesn't make you guys run away. But if you are already here, so let's claim this ready, set, go. And let's claim a bunch of quest that we already finished. We got some trees, we placed the silkworms inside there. I will probably, so I'm gonna do this, just to claim the mission. And perfect, this is this mission. And we created a furnace, sorry. And our next mission is our next task, I don't know, quest maybe, is to crush gravel into sand and sand into dust, which we can actually do right now. I'm gonna just do it for the quest. As you can see, sand and dust. Each one of those are used in a different way. For example, all the dust ones gives us, as you probably guessed, dusts. The sulfur dust, glowstone dust, also redstone, and something else that I forgot. Yes, ender pearls, which I don't know why they come from dust, but I don't mind. And let's see what our next mission is, quest is. Let's create a how do you call it? Composter. Yes, I'm gonna create a composter, which is just a bunch of barrels together, slabs together like that. I'm gonna place it right here. And as you can probably see, here it says to use your spare saplings in order to make the bone meal. But a much easier thing you can do is I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna smelt some iron. We need 2 pieces of iron, and we can break all the leaves because in a composter there is the same chance of getting bone meal by composting saplings and leaves. But leaves, as you can see, 59, that easy. I'm gonna real quick move the barrel right here because every time I do it the bone meal just flies to the void. It tries to run away from me. But I'm gonna get a bunch of bone meal. I'm gonna get probably 21 for now, because they are used to make the crucibles, which in the future are very useful. You need them to make lava, and you need a bunch of lava. Early on you don't need it, but I don't know, in like 2 or 3 episodes you are gonna need a ton of them. So why not just make it early on? Our axe broke, which is okay. Can make 10 of them easily, and we don't really need them for now. So I'm gonna stand here a little bit, turn all our leaves into bone meal, and I will see you in 12 seconds probably. Okay, so I just realized you can use the auto clicker in order to bone meal up so much faster. I'm gonna show you it once again. Okay, so look, so normally this is the speed you can do. You can see the counter goes down, but if I use the auto clicker, just look. It is very good to know. I'm happy that I found that. And for now, the composter, I'm gonna put it in the chest because we actually have enough bone meal to make what we need. I'm gonna put all of those right here. As you can see, we have a bunch of iron already smelting. And the next thing we will probably need, yes, you only need 1 of those in order to complete the quest, which is nice. Now what we need is to make an oak crucible, as you can see right here. Okay, I need to be right here. Oak crucible, I'm gonna make 2 of those, because this is gonna allow us to create a water. As you can see, I'm gonna put the sapling right here. It can contain 4 of them, and it slowly accumulates water for us, and once we have the 2 of them, we can make 2 buckets like this, and we can turn them into a water source, as you've probably done a zillion times in your playthroughs. And I am gonna make a torch, a bunch of torches, just to light up the area when we don't sleep. So it's gonna be a little bit more cozy on our island. And I am going to sleep just to skip the night. I think it's a lot more fun to play during the day. So let's see what our next goal is. Okay, to obtain the water, I'm gonna wait for this, but while it's cooking, I'm gonna turn a bunch of logs into strip logs to create the wooden barrel. The wooden barrel is very, very useful for us. It allows us to convert a lot of things into other things. You will probably see it in like 2 minutes. Yeah, it didn't. This is not what I meant to do. I meant to strip all of those and then mine them. And now I'm gonna make 2 of those. We are going to need only 1 for now, but yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna make a bunch of them, and I'm gonna expand our platform a little bit. I'm gonna use these underside blocks. I'm gonna turn them. Yeah, you know what? Just gonna make them like this, and I'm gonna expand this way. And this is where I'm gonna build our water source. This. Here I'm gonna place all the... Yeah, I don't know why I can't find my words. when I do things, when I focus on something, I just can't find my words. So this is where I'm gonna create the water source. Once it will fill up, it takes a little bit of time, as many things in this mod pack. But yes, I'm gonna place the wooden barrel right here. You will see in a second why exactly here. But while we are waiting for this, I'm gonna crush all this cobblestone into dust. And the reason for it is there is a much quicker way to get clay in this mod pack. You can use the mod called barrel soaking. I will show you in just a second. Inside this, as you can see, there are 3 modes. Composting, probably you put green stuff inside. You put green stuff inside and it turns into bone meal. You can use the transformation, which allows you to put maybe mycelial spores inside, and it is turning them into witch water. And the soaking, which we'll see in just a second, you can just put water and dust together, and it's gonna create a bunch of dust for us, a bunch of clay, I mean. I'm gonna put all of this right here. Gonna wait for them to finish. It's taking ages. I don't remember it taking this long. And I think I'm gonna make a hammer like this one, this iron hammer. And I'm gonna make 2 iron buckets, because these ones are not gonna hold. I think they have 10 durability or 15. And they break if you use them. For every use, they lose 1 durability. And they eventually break on you, and they are used in order to make more wooden barrels, so I'm gonna save them for now. Let's see what quests we finished. Yes, this barrel transformation mission. And clay, as you can see. There is a bunch of ways to get clay on this on this island, but this is the fastest in my opinion. You just put water with the dust and it takes 0.7 seconds in order to make one of them. Okay, so while waiting for those, I'm gonna crush a bunch of cobblestone and turn them into sand and sift them. This way we can get some diamonds to upgrade our tools. And if you guys watched my last series that I uploaded, the Star Technology one, and you think this one is better, let me know what am I doing better. I think my commentating abilities improved a lot. Yeah, so please let me know what did I do better or what did I do worst. And about the gameplay, give me some tips if you see I'm doing something that there is a much more efficient way to do. Let me know, I will be very, very happy to know. And I think at the end of each episode, I'm gonna finish the basic stuff we need, the progression, and I'm gonna beautify the things when I'm done with them. So I'm gonna complete a bunch of quests, and once the episode is done, I'm gonna do a little montage of beautifying the island. So I think it's gonna be, a fun feature that every end of episode, I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me building the island and showing what did I do. So as you can see, the water is, how do you call them? The crucibles are done making our water. So I'm gonna make a water source right here. And I'll show you why did I put the water source right here. You can do this. It is a very fast way to make the clay, sorry. You just do this back and forth. I'm gonna do it for the entire stack, because clay is gonna be very, very important for us in the early game, in my experience. So in maybe 2 episodes it's gonna be automated in a very cool way. You can get about 1,000 clay in like about a minute, which is a very fun thing, because as I said, you need a bunch of clay early on in this game. All the primitive stuff is made out of clay. So I'm gonna make a bunch of this right now, and I will be right back. As you can see, we are done with all the clay that we need, and I'm gonna break down some of this clay, maybe 24 of this. You don't need any tool to do it. It's probably vanilla Minecraft, which I haven't played for a very long time. And the reason we got clay this early on is I'm gonna put 2. You can make porcelain clay, which is used, if you've never seen it, to make in the unfired crucible, which I can use inside a random furnace. I'm gonna split it, because I want it to cook faster, and it's gonna turn into fired crucible, which you can then use. I will show you in just a second. I'm gonna make a campfire, which I don't have right there. I'm gonna make 3 of them. I'm gonna put them right here, and I'm gonna put the fired crucible on top of them, and I'm gonna get rid of all of these furnaces, because I do need them, but I don't need that much. I'm gonna place 4 right here on the side, and inside those furnaces I'm gonna place maybe diorite for now. And this is going to create lava for us. As you can see, this is slowly accumulating lava, and as you know, lava is not, you can't make it into a source, so we are gonna need to refill those many times. And while waiting for this, I think I'm gonna cook a bunch of stone. We ran out of cobblestone, so I'm gonna use our lovely auto clicker again and not pick up anything while I'm doing it. Just to get a bunch of cobblestone. Okay, so this is perfect. And I'm gonna split my coal into 4 and my cobblestone into 4, because we will need a bunch of stone in order to make the next thing. As you can see, we made the fired crucible, and now we need this mission. It's called Easy Crucible. Easy Cobblestone, I'm sorry. I can't English. This stone barrel, as you can see, it's made out of stone and this bucket, and it's gonna allow us to automate cobblestone. Now we need to use the Xnilio mod for that, but in just a second we will be able to make it as much cobblestone as we want into the chest, because we don't really need them for now. And I'm gonna expand the island a little bit to there to make a place for growing trees, a normal area for that. I'm gonna take 2 of those grass, turn them into dirt, and by crushing these I can make coarse dirt like this. And if you sift coarse dirt like this, as you can see, it doubles our dirt, and also there is a chance that you get the gravel back. I'm going to turn all this cobblestone into gravel, and I'm gonna do what I just did with the sand. As you can see, it's already almost tripled. Let's see, we have 51 now. 7, it's already 2.5 stacks. 1.5 stacks. Stack and a half maybe, if English is the language you speak. Which actually English is my second language, so don't judge me for speaking broken English. But as you can see, we have 2 stacks right now. I'm gonna do it once again, just one more time. I'm gonna put all of this to the side, just to make sure we have enough dirt also in the future. And one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sift some normal dirt, because it's gonna grant us saplings. As you can see, this spruce saplings is gonna be very useful for us, because the trees are a lot bigger and they give you a lot more wood at once. So I'm gonna put this chest right here to the side. It's all gonna be organized very soon. I'm just gonna put everything right here and take the things that I need with all the chests. So this is it, and I'm gonna just run around here and I'm gonna mine all of this. And as you can see, this is much quicker than using the oak ones, and also spruce is a much prettier wood type, so I think it's better to use this one. I know a lot of people are tired of seeing the spruce in every building, but you have to admit it's the one that looks the best. Okay, so every time we need, we can come here and plant all these all the saplings that we need. I'm gonna cover this up to let it turn into grass again. And let's see what quests we finished. This coarse dirt, dirt chip. And let's take all the... Oh, we already took it. Okay, so let's take all the stone that we cooked. And I'm gonna make a bunch of slabs. And I'm gonna make 2 more buckets. Because now we can make... I'll put 2 like this and 2 like this. I'm gonna make 2 of them. Right now we are gonna use only 1 of them, but very soon we are gonna use a bunch of them. I'm gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna put it right here, because in 2 seconds we will need both of them together to work. So I will show you what we're gonna do with this one. If you remember, we built this one. It actually was like 10 seconds ago, but I'm gonna refill this one. So every time I take lava from it, I'm gonna refill it so I don't forget, and it always has enough lava for us. And as you can see in the recipes, you just need water. You put the lava and it's not consumed. You just put water there and it's gonna turn into cobblestone, which is gonna be very useful for us. But for now, as you can see, we can't really put stuff manually inside. It's gonna take years. So the things we are gonna use is create. As you can see, we have create in this modpack, and the first thing we need to do is to get some andesite alloy, which I'm gonna make a bunch of. I'm gonna take this diorite, and the recipe here is a little different. It goes like this. As you can see, we get a bunch of this, and luckily we got a bunch of wood from our farm. You can claim this quest. Don't mind my ADHD. And I'm gonna make a bunch of shafts from that. And some water wheels, because we're gonna need a bunch of rotational power for this one. So this is what I'm gonna do for now. And a little trick I saw in Hill Pose gameplay. And I'm gonna place all my water wheels down here, because I think it's much neater. In all my other gameplays it was on the surface and it was very ugly, but I think right here is very, I don't know, it's much more neater. Okay, right here I think it's gonna be perfect. It's for this way, and so I'm gonna build it one more into this side. Now we have 5 and 8 water wheels. In the future I can make some on the other sides, but for now I'm gonna do it this way. And we will need a bunch more of those. And you can probably already see, but the shaders combined with the water wheels is just a nightmare. It doesn't work, so I will need to turn them off. As you can see, everything is much smoother. For you it's probably the same, because YouTube is only 60 FPS and for me it's 144. But what we are gonna do now is I'm gonna route all this power up here, because we want to make a pump that will take water from here and place it right in this stone barrel. So I'm gonna do it in just a second. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna build a bunch of cogwheels and stuff like that in order to make the power that we need in this area. So I'm gonna place 24 of them right here, strip them, and then I'm gonna turn them into andesite casings, I think it's called. 10 is probably gonna be enough. I'm gonna smelt a bunch of copper, because we will need the pipes and the pump also. And now I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna make 2 of those, just so I have enough temporary block size I need. Vertical one right there. I'm gonna sleep really quick to make it stop raining and also make it a day. So now I'm gonna press 2 of those down and I'm gonna make 4 pipes. One of them gonna turn into a pump, and I probably gonna make some more of those. I hope this will be enough. Put it right here, the pump right here. Let's go in the right direction. And this way. Now, as you can see, I don't want it to do that. And as you can see, now it's filling with water and cobblestone. Congratulations about that. Thank you guys for helping me with that. So now what we can do is we can make a spruce drawer for now. Place it right here and tell this stone thing to output everything here. As you can see, 32, it's accumulating, and this is very good for us. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know if this episode was better than the first one in my Let's Try, if you watched it. And if you're not, tell me what you think. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.